a little bit different for you in that you bring the world of analytics into this conversation, and just talk about how you would address maybe a personnel staff or a hockey staff and say, this is why analytics are important and this is what it brings to the measure.
Well, I think if you look at drafting especially, analytics can just help refine your list. Obviously, with scouting, you only have a certain amount of people, a certain amount of eyes and time. So for us, it's really about looking at outliers. Maybe there's someone in the third round that you wouldn't have thought of, but the analytics show that they're pretty high on the list. And, they're in Sweden or Czech. And so to send your scout or to, look deeper into, were they a captain? Is there other issues that may be red flags? But for us, it's more about looking at the data aspect and finding kind of those, undervalued players that you may not be able to even be aware of without that type of data set.
You talked about getting information from, you're talking about 17 and 18-year-olds from Sweden or from Czech Republic or wherever it may be. How do you accumulate that? Like, are those your own? You've developed a source list, obviously, but it's just the inaccuracy of facts at the younger ages is so challenging in the recruiting world.
Right. We collect all our data the same way, but like you said, leagues are different, the quality of competition is different, who they're playing with, their teammates. We even have had requests, like people have sent us video from like Minnesota high school games from NHL teams. So whatever they want us to look at or track, we do for them, and that gives them a list that's comparable. And then the more data we have over the years, we can do some trend analysis on what actually translates to an NHL player. So it's actually quite interesting where you can almost be predictive to a certain extent of where you want to see skill sets be. So whether it's winning battles or taking contact, whatever translates into that next level, we can start to, make better decisions based on looking at those, 16, 17, 18 year olds.